On November 26, 2025, Washington, D.C. was shaken by a sudden and violent attack just steps from the White House. It happened near the busy Farragut West area, where two members of the West Virginia National Guard were on routine patrol. Around 2:15 in the afternoon, authorities say a lone gunman approached the soldiers without warning and opened fire at close range. The scene erupted into chaos as witnesses heard multiple shots and people nearby scrambled for cover. Traffic halted, businesses locked down, and emergency alerts went out across the area. Law enforcement and National Guard personnel already stationed nearby responded within seconds. Officers moved in, subdued the suspect, and took him into custody after he was wounded in the exchange. The suspect was later identified as 29-year-old Rahmanullah Lakanwal. Officials say he acted alone, but the investigation into his background and possible motive is still ongoing. The two National Guard members who were shot were rushed to the hospital in critical condition. Their names have not yet been released, but military officials say their families have been notified and support teams are standing by. The attack stunned many because the soldiers were part of a broader federal deployment intended to strengthen security around the nation's capital during a tense political period. Federal authorities have not publicly confirmed a motive, but the attack is being investigated as deliberate and targeted. Investigators are reviewing digital devices, interviewing witnesses, and examining whether the suspect had any connections that could point to a larger threat. In the immediate aftermath, the federal government announced that an additional 500 Guard troops will be sent to Washington, D.C. Officials say the move is meant to reinforce security and reassure the public. At the same time, the Department of Homeland Security issued a temporary halt on processing Afghan-related immigration applications, while investigators review all relevant information connected to the suspect. As the city regroups, questions remain about how the attack unfolded, what the suspect intentions were, and what it means for security in the nation's capital. For now, Washington is on high alert, communities are shaken, and officials are urging calm as the investigation continues.